Here we are. So I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. So can everyone see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is our week 5 of the digital inclusion course we're running. Week 5 of the learning bits. I know we've had in-person meetups in between, which has been nice. And I think people are getting a little bit from those as well, which is good. Today is all about the social media. But we're just going to start with the basics because I know not everybody uses it. Some people use some parts of it, others, other parts, and it all can change. So we're going to do just a quick introduction to the most popular ones. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, all those kind of things. We'll have a look at the privacy settings and how to manage them and how to manage your account, if that's what you want to do. And also I'll be showing you how to connect with others, how to share information, how to find different groups that you might want to join, things like that. Okay, does that sound all right for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on a minute. Let me stop sharing here. Here we go. So let's look at the first one here. Share my screen again. So this is the Stillbones Facebook page. Oh, it will be any second now, with any luck. Oh my goodness me. It's going to be one of those sort of mornings, isn't it? Can just tell. No, it doesn't like it. Does anyone here already use Facebook?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I used to.
You used to. Okay.
I just look. I don't post anything. I just look at
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as me, Phil.
Yeah, well, I can't believe it. Some of the rubbish that people put on there. To be honest with you.
There is quite a lot of that, isn't there?
And you can get in serious trouble because it's on there. Once it's on there, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. Anything that you put out on the internet, once it's out there, even if you delete it, it will still be, yeah. It will still find its way. Sorry, guys, just trying to load these again. It's just having a little moment.
I mean, getting back to the scammers and that. I mean, that was the problem. One of the problems I had with Facebook. It got hacked, lost the account.
Yeah.
Lost all my actual sort of all of my contacts, everything. And I just end up uninstalling it. I couldn't even shut the account down.
It's mad, isn't it? Mad. Right. Let me try sharing this again. Hopefully it will work this time. Oh, here we go.
Here we are.
So this is the Stillbones Facebook page. Obviously, this is our big 10th anniversary year. You can see the number of followers and things. If you go onto your own page, you'll be able to see these things about your own page. Okay, so you can click the tabs at the top here, posts, a little bit about. So, you might have on yours, because we're a charity, it's slightly different. So for your personal Facebook accounts, you'd have, people have on there where they went to school, their likes, dislikes, important dates that have happened for them, things like that. Okay. Mentions at the top is other people that have mentioned us. Reviews, obviously. Reels are 100% recommend. Obviously, we're fabulous. Reels are longer videos, basically, on social media, which is good. And then all the photos you can have, and you can put them into albums and the like. We've got events, there's groups, you can check out different followers. So they'll be slightly different on your personal accounts. But generally speaking, you'll see all those sort of bits. Okay. So if I go back to posts, this is where on your own profile as well, everything that you put on social media, this is where it will be. Okay, and these are all the things we've put up about gym sessions, about volunteering. This is everything we're doing. Okay. Now on the left-hand side, again, you'll see this. It could be in the right-hand corner. It could be on the left-hand side of the page. There's a settings page here, and here you can put people if you don't want them. If there are certain people you don't want to see your profile, you can block them. You can see like your own activity on there. There's privacy, there's accessibility, preferences, who can see you, who can't see you. That all of that kind of stuff is in the settings section, okay, including the privacy. So on here, let me double check it. I think it's under accessibility. Okay. So on here, you can see who can interact with you on social media. So you can either hide who's reacting. So reacting is the likes, loves, if someone loves a post, if they like it, you can turn off comments on things if you don't want people to comment on what you're putting up, or you don't want to read them anymore, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Notifications, again, you can set up how you want to receive notifications. So only if you're using the app, if you want an email to come, if you want it to pop up on your phone, all of those kind of things that you can do. Okay. Page setup. So yeah, so this is where you would find all of the security settings. Okay, you can delete things like that. If you like Adrian had to do, if you just want to uninstall it, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Now there is a section which I can't, it was right here. Let me go back. Oh, go back. Oh, goodness. Okay, so the privacy center. This is where you set up all the security for your social media. Okay, and again, you would go into settings, and we're looking at Facebook at the moment. So Meta is the umbrella company that looks after Facebook and Instagram, which is why they both come up when you can do it. Okay. So this is how people can find and contact you. So this is where you do the security settings for who can find you online. And you can turn off whether people can message you. You can turn on or off if people search for your name, if they can find you. All of that kind of stuff is all in the privacy settings on Facebook. Okay. Now on Facebook, some of the things that Facebook is well known for is kind of interacting, you know, getting communities together and talking to each other, which you can do during groups. Okay, so there are individual pages on Facebook and there are groups. So groups here, these are ones that Stillbones have joined. Okay. So there's Kings Lynn, what's on around Sussex. There's all sorts of things. There's Positive Bones, Disability Mental Health Blogging Network, Stevenage community groups. Like, these are all the groups that we have joined. But you could join a group for your local area. You could search for Ely Coffee Mornings, something like that. And it will bring up what's available. Okay. And the search is just in the top left button here. Now, if you wanted to post onto Facebook, at the top of your page, there'll be this here, and it says what's on your mind. It says Stillbones. It would be what's on your mind, Philip, what's on your mind, Colin, like that. And you literally click in there, you type whatever you want to type. Okay, you can add photos, you can tag people. So these are people that you're friends with or that you follow, and you can add them in so they see your post as well, and that they have been tagged in it. You can do a live video. So that's when you go live on the internet. You can add a location, which is a check-in. You can invite collaborators. You probably won't need to do that in yours, but there's all sorts of things that you can add on to your post, or you can just do words. And then you would press next, and it would go through the stages of who you want to see. So you can change this. Ours is public. You can change it so that it's private, so it only goes to your friends, or it will say on yours friends only, something like that. And then you click post and it goes up on the internet. I won't do it to ours just yet because that'll mess up. Melissa works very hard to do all of our social media for us. So yeah, so that'll mess it all up. And then it will come up on here, okay, on the feed. And then you can, so this was a top left button, is where you would go to your own profile, which was us. Okay, if you click on the symbol very top left, that kind of takes you to your recommended, to your for you, and that will see where the people that you follow or you're friends with, they post their things, and that's where you'd see it. Are you all right, Colin? You're muted, my love.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just a quick thing. So when you put so like you post something up on the Facebook page,
Yeah.
and so I always get confused with that. So when you go to, you have to tag it, and that tags everybody in your on your list, does it? Or does that only tag somebody?
No, so you can, if I was to tag, it would bring up people that you already follow or the people that follow you.
Right.
Okay, and you could just put in here, there you go. And then you'd find the person that you want. There you are, and you tag them individually. It doesn't automatically do everyone.
Right, so you have to tag the people that you want to see the post you've put up.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Everyone can still see the post.
Right.
But it just means that the tagged people are kind of linked to it, so it almost brings it to the top of their page. They get a notification to say that you've mentioned them in your post. Yeah, but still everyone can see it.
Right, okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So because Sharon always says to me, oh, you haven't, when I put something up, she said you haven't tagged me in it, and I thought, what is she going on about?
Yeah. That's just it. So people do it. I mean, I went out a couple of weekends ago with a friend, and she did a post on where we were for lunch, and she tagged me in it, so people knew that we were together and we were out together. I saw it, so then I could share her post because she'd brought me in on it. Do you see what I mean? So it's like it's like an extra kind of sharing bit that you do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no worries. So that's Facebook. Does anyone have any other questions about Facebook? Remembering this is just a real quick breeze over basics of Facebook? Anything? No, one thing else I will mention is the search function. So you can search up here for either individual people. That's where you'd put in, you can just do, I don't know, Bury St Edmunds coffee mornings, or Bury St Edmunds car boot sales or something, and it would bring up everything that was linked to that, and it would show it on there. If I try it here, oops. Here we go, look, everything Bury St Edmunds would come up. So
Oh yeah.
you could do Bury St Edmunds notice board. Let's look at that. Yeah, we want to. And then it all brings it up here, and you can visit them. You can join the group from here. What's on in Bury St Edmunds, but you can, you can search for anything. Okay. There's a filter on the search results, so you can just look at everything that comes up with Bury St Edmunds in it. You can look at just posts. You can look at people. So this person here, it's a community page. You can look at videos that are all about Bury St Edmunds. There's a marketplace. So this is marketplace would be where you'd like buy and sell things. These are all the pages that are in there. So there's so many many things.
If you're a hacker,
yeah,
could you go into this and change things and delete them and do, put in a load of old rubbish?
If your account gets hacked, they can. Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's really important to have a really strong password.
Yeah.
And that's why the lady that we had, Gemma, that came a couple of weeks ago, she was saying use different passwords for different things.
Okay.
So that, if they get into one thing, they won't get into everything. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So they can do, which is why you have to be really strict on your security. So, make it as hard for them as possible to get in. So yeah, so that's the search. Is everyone okay with Facebook?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
just one thing. That
yeah.
Gone now.
Oh no, I can bring it back. Okay.
Grants for self-employed people. Didn't know that was on there. Oh.
So that's no. These are like adverts.
Oh right.
That
okay.
people have paid to put up. So these are the sponsored things here. So these could be from here. Look, it says premium.familyandpets.com. So it's a different website or a different organization or things like that that will pay to have adverts put on people's social media feeds, so that you'll be scrolling, looking at things that you really want to look at, and then all of a sudden you suddenly get an advert for dog food or something. You see?
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the way that the algorithms work on social media is if you Google something, say you're looking for a new dog food for the dogs, you'll notice then that because everything is linked online now, that you'll then start getting adverts in your social media feed for dog food. Right. And if you get something like that and then you click on it and you think, oh, actually, I'll look at that, that then kind of tells the algorithm that, oh, no, they are interested in this, give them more adverts on it.
Yeah, so
you see, so if you, yeah. And also be really careful if you are clicking on adverts or links to things that you are happy that they are secure and that they are what they say they are. If anything looks dodgy, it probably is. Don't go to it. Okay. So that's Facebook. Instagram, it's very similar, really. So this is the Stillbones Instagram page. Instagram years ago was mainly pictures and a caption, whereas Facebook was words and you could put a caption. Okay. So Instagram's much the same. People post things up, lots of pictures, reels, which are the videos, all sorts of things. You can follow people. This lovely lady here, she came and spoke on our panel at the last celebration day. There she is. She was part of the England amputee ladies football team. They did very well in the Amputee World Cup. That was very good. Yeah, so it's much the same, where, you know, you have a home of feeds that are the things that people you are following on Instagram are putting out there. There's the search function. A lot of Instagram is, you can do it on a computer. It's better on a phone. It's one of those that's, the app is probably better than online. But again, you can search. There are reels. So these are the videos that people put out there. And there's all sorts of lots of different bizarre little things that people put up. There's so many, lots of different things. Okay. And then messages, notifications. Oh, people, you know, that have liked your photos, that have liked videos you've done, enjoyed something. That's where you'd see all of that. And then this add, you can add a post again. So you do need a photo or a video for Instagram. It can't just be words. Okay. So if you're doing it on your computer or your laptop or tab or something, they, you know, ask you to select from the computer. I use it on my phone, Instagram. And there's basically on the app, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll show in just a second. But it looks slightly different on the app, so I'll bring that up afterwards in a second. And then there's all sorts of things that we can see as Stillbones, because we've done it as a charity page rather than a personal one. So yours will look slightly different on what you can do, but generally speaking, it's very similar to Facebook. But you do need, in order to post, you need a video or a picture to then add a caption to. Okay. This Explore it's quite good. Again, if you want to just see what comes up, something might take your fancy. But again, there's the search button that you can add it into. Now, Threads is kind of another app which I haven't delved into just yet, but it's a little bit, from what I can gather, like the old Twitter. So it's people typing up and commenting on stuff, but I haven't gone into Threads yet. And then again, you can see your own profile. So this is, you'd have your profile picture, you'd have a little bit about you. You can edit again if you go to settings. Bless you. You can go to settings and privacy, and again that will lead you to who can see your account, password and security. You can edit your profile, and then just on the left hand side here, again, try and keep everything as secure as you can with passwords. Again, account privacy. You can see who you've blocked. You can add people on Instagram as close friends, and then if you put something out there, has anyone heard of an Instagram story? Yeah. So they are very short clips that they're kind of around for 24 hours and then they go. Okay. And you can send stories either out to the world. If you've got a public Instagram page, it will go just to your friends. If you've got a private Instagram page, and you can also click on close friends. So that is like an added level of security. So it's your very trusted, most trusted people that you want to share things with. And if it's not to everyone, okay, so that's close friends. Again, you can tag people and mention people. There's comments that you can turn off if, you know, I don't know, you might have put something out there that people are arguing about in the comments. You can turn the comments off so nobody else can you know, say anything about it. And this is all in settings, and then you can just go to security. Okay. Let me see here. So along the top here, this is people's stories. Okay. So this will be where people put those very short clips. So it could be people talking, it could be you share a photo or something you found that you find funny or you like and you want to share it with other people. But they're much shorter clips. You can have music over the top of them. You can speak like a video. Yeah, and also on Instagram, you can also do lives again, like you could on Facebook. Okay. So yeah, that's Instagram. Again, it's very similar, but you need a picture with a caption or a video and a caption. And you can do Instagram stories, which actually you can also do stories on Facebook. And because they're under that umbrella of Meta, if you do something on Instagram, you do have the option to share to Facebook as well, and they'll just kind of do it across everything for you, so you haven't got to do the two separately. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyone, any questions about Instagram? No, we're looking good.
Yep.
Okay. The next one I'm going to go on to is TikTok. Now, TikTok is a funny place, in my opinion. I'll go to our profile because you just never really know what's going to come up on the feed, and it may or may not be appropriate. So this is our TikTok page. Okay, and we have put things on here. We put on videos about like the support packs we send out, about the meetups, well-being things, being kind to each other, events that we've done. There's John about to go down. This is our kayaking, canoeing challenge, celebration day. Again, it's all putting it on posts and videos onto TikTok to share with the rest of the internet. Okay. Again, if you're setting up a profile and you want to set up a, security on it, again, password everything, good strong password. Like the 3 words, like if you would just pick the 3 random, completely random words, that could be your password. That's kind of a really good way of doing it. Try and add capital letters, numbers, special characters, make it as hard for people to work out as possible. You can, again, there's this little settings wheel here that you can talk about the privacy, who can see your account. So this is a public account because we're a charity and we want to get our name out there. You can have it as a private account. So that way you have to prove people that want to follow you. They can't just do it without, you know, without you being aware of it. And you can do that on the other platforms as well. Okay, you can kind of add in your preferences, so more of what you want to see and less of what you don't want to see. You can decide how you want to see the notifications again, all sorts of things. Okay, and because we're got a public account, it tells us all about ads, and we can do advertising and all that kind of stuff, which we don't need to sort out now. That's okay. But again, all the privacy and everything is just in that settings, which is like that little cog that goes there. Okay. Now, TikTok is also famously where, you know, you do the crazy dances, or there's lots of trends, or there's, you know, all sorts you can do. And I think for me personally, TikTok is probably where I see the craziest stuff. I know, Phil, you were saying about how you can't believe how much rubbish people put on Facebook.
Mhm, mhm.
TikTok is like
That's
times
even worse.
100. Yeah. It's amazing.
We,
I'm,
we,
actually- I'm addicted to TikTok. I watch it all the time. Never post anything. Just watch it all the time.
Honestly, it gets under your skin. You can lose hours of your life. You have to
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
careful.
I used to have a kitchen porter in a hotel I used to work with. I mean, he used to put loads of stuff of him dancing actually, but he on TikTok. I mean, I used to turn around and watch it, and it was like, oh my god.
I know some of it is a bit cringy, isn't it? It is a bit.
Yeah.
Again, people can message you on there, but in your settings, you can limit who can message you if you want to do that. Again, you can do live videos and just get straight out there. You can upload again, but you need a video or, you know, a link of photos or something like that to do that on TikTok. Okay.
I mean, I've had plenty of scammers actually on TikTok as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be so careful. A lot of people will now use these platforms pretending to be other people. You know, you could be having a chat with someone and actually they're not who they say they are. They'll try and, you know, get information from you, which then makes it easy to either scam or get into your other accounts. Yeah, you just need to be really careful. Okay, like I say, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And if it feels a bit dodgy, trust your gut instinct because it probably is. Okay, so just keep yourselves really safe.
So is
Oh, go on,
is
Colin.
Instagram safer than TikTok then, would you say?
I think it's much of a muchness, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters very much. I was on Instagram a couple of months ago and had a message from someone that started following me, because I've got a public account on Instagram. That's kind of things that I do that don't involve family, so I kind of keep them separate. And someone messaged me there and we were having a bit of a chat, and then someone else messaged me and I was having a bit of a chat, and I thought this is a bit weird because apparently two completely separate people were sending me exactly word for word the same message. And I thought, oh, how are you doing that? If one of you's in America and one of you's in London, that's very clever. What's going on here? So, of course, they got blocked, deleted, reported, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just really need to be really careful because they're very clever at getting in. Okay. Is everyone okay about TikTok? Yeah. Again, all the same sort of function. So you've got your search, you can explore, which is like a search, really. They just show you stuff that they think you might like. You can see all your friends. You can share the profile with people. You know, there are filters that you can look down, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Everyone all right so far?
Yep.
Yeah. Remember, this is just a whistle-stop tour of what's out there. Okay. The last thing I wanted to show you was LinkedIn. So this is more for businesses.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I put in Steel Bones.
I've never heard of this before.
No, so LinkedIn is oh, it hasn't found us. Here we go. Here it is. Look. This is the Steel Bones LinkedIn page. And again, it's more for businesses, more for, you know, if people are looking for jobs or they want to network with other people in the same field as them, things like that. Some people want to do it. So like me and Emma are on here, along with many others, I'm sure, to kind of network and get more connections for the charity. So you can search for people, you can add people that you're interested in, businesses that you're interested in. And again, very similarly, you just put posts up, people can react to them, people can share them, they can comment on them. This is from ours here. the Stillbones one. Okay. All about the online catch up. So it's just another platform really to kind of get the name out there. So some people want to do it maybe for fundraising or networking, you know, so that's it. This is more charity business side than it's still classed as social media, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they're more perhaps what's the word, more entertainment value than serious. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that anyone wants me to go back over quickly?
I think so.
No, you're okay. Okay. Okay, let's just do this then. So these are the ones. There are other things that I haven't gone into. So years ago we were Twitter, and then it's turned into X, which I haven't put on here. I haven't got any experience of it. People that have told me it's not necessarily at the moment a particularly nice place to be. People are putting up all kinds of things that might not be completely suitable. So yeah, so these are kind of the basics that I think people will end up using: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Threads again is another one that's that kind of spin-off from Instagram that you can type up different comments and things. Yeah, so that was a very quick whistle.
You're muted, Vicky.
Right, Vicky.
Couldn't possibly mute me. I won't be stopped. Any questions from anyone about anything at all? Anything about social media or posting anything or security on it? No?
I've got a quick question. It's
Yeah.
nothing to do with social media. It's something
That's all right, go for it.
Emma showed us. Emma sent a little video of us. You know, if you wanted to, like, if you're doing something on a Sunday and you don't want anyone to see the email till the Monday.
Yeah.
I think it was called scheduling emails.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I couldn't see what she was doing. I could see the screen, but I couldn't see what she was clicking on because obviously because it's on a screen, the writing's small.
Yeah.
I just wondered if you could go over it for me. So I know.
Can indeed. Can I do that on a separate call, Colin?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Is that
fine,
okay? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you a ring after. Yeah,
All right,
that'd be
fine.
great. Thank you. So yeah, everyone all right on social media so far?
Yep.
Remember, next week there is no session. I'll be available during the week, but we haven't got an actual planned session because it's half term. I have my children at home, which nothing productive really will happen if we have a session with the children running around in the background. So no session next week. And then the 27th is our in-person session at Bury Library, and we may have a visitor with us who might be coming from the funding people that have allowed us the funding to do this. So yeah, so that's at Bury Library, 11 o'clock. And from there, I'll send you all the next lot of dates. Okay. These are all my details again. I think you've all got them now, but you know, just in case, let me know. Yeah, let me know how you get on. Maybe if this week you want to have a look at social media, maybe try putting a post up or liking a new page, or
Don't encourage me to watch TikTok all the time.
I want to see you dancing on there, Phil. That's what I want to see.
That's the last thing you're going to see.
Oh, I love it. That's all good. Okay. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Remember, we've got our WhatsApp group if you want to message anything. You've got my email. So yeah, keep me posted.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you soon.
Cheers then.
Bye.
Bye.
Um,